So today PLB is in the Bayshore estate, just right opposite the Bayshore transformation. We are bringing you today a 3+ study unit located on a high floor and also a corner unit that is privacy for everyone.
And this is so convenient that I'm taking the MRT right here, just right at the doorstep. You then reach this project and we are going to head up to Costa Del Sol. Let's go! Welcome to Costa Del Sol, and this is one of the highly sought after projects that you can find within the whole ECP range. We are within this 3-bedroom unit standing at 1,300 odd square feet. We are having this very nice landscaping view of the project as well as the treescaping along ECP, and also this far-looking sea view that we get to enjoy during your daytime when you're staying within this living room space. And with this great land size of around 39,000 square meters, this project only has 906 units with 30 units of 2 bedrooms, 516 units of 3 bedrooms, and 360 units of 4 bedrooms. This gives the whole residents here being able to enjoy these great facilities due to the vast land size that we get to enjoy right here at Costa Del Sol. And where we are standing right now will be the living room with no balcony space, giving this whole space a very, very efficient kind of layout whereby it stretches 9 meters from living to dining, a 3.8 meters kind of width, and a 2.9 meters ceiling height. Our owner has already put in a 3-seater kind of curved sofa with a massage chair. In our opinion, this space you can put in a 5-seater L-shaped sofa for you to enjoy your family time during the day or night while watching your TV. You can put in a whole stretch of carpentry space, catering this as a TV console, that side as a storage area. This whole space then can utilize if you're someone that prefers to have more storage space. 2.9 meters for your ceiling height, this whole space just feels very luxurious. Stepping in through the main door, you then come into your living and dining space. Turning left, you get to enjoy this great sea view right across from us with this full height window. And across from it, you will then find your kitchen, utility, and also your yard space right on this corner of the house. It was purposely left ajar in terms of the kitchen layout, so it allows a lot of brightness to flow into the kitchen and yard space. Master bedroom plus ensuite is located right behind the living space. 2 common bedrooms located at the other corner of the house with a common bathroom. And what will be special about this particular 3-bedroom layout will be the extra family room, which in this day and age context, this is considered a study room. So to understand a little bit on where we are located at, we are within D16 right along ECP. With ECP just right at our doorstep, going down to town and Changi Airport is just a breeze for the residents that are staying right here. For leisure-wise, you can see the yellow underpass entrance. This actually leads us to East Coast Park directly by foot. And this allows us to enjoy all the dining options that is catering for East Coast Park lovers. And you can enjoy your strolls and runs and your workout session right over there. This grants a very enjoyable living for residents that are staying within this particular unit. And for public transport users, you'll definitely be happy to know that the newly Bayshore MRT is just right beside us. With Bayshore MRT sitting on the TEL, heading down to CBD and Orchard will be a breeze for your children. For family with school-going kids, we have primary schools like Temasek Primary, Bedok Green Primary, Opera Estate Primary that is within 2 clicks of our location. Where we are standing at right now will be the dining section. Currently it's fitted with a 5-seater kind of dining set, but of course in our opinion, you can actually put in a 6-seater kind of dining set. You can either put it across this way, or you can even set up your dining set over right here where the stand-up piano is sitting at right now. If you are not doing the carpentry space, this can be your secondary dining area for your family to enjoy. What I love about is this type of layout. Why is it very, very efficient? Is because the entrance is just right in front of where the living dining space. So there's no welcome for you. Coming into the space, you get to enjoy this great span of 9 meters that is across your living and dining space. And the feeling that you get when you step through the house, when you get to see this sea view, it will just be very, very enjoyable. Stepping into the kitchen, you'll notice that this is more of a longish layout and closable kind of kitchen. So if you're someone that prefers doing heavy cooking, this will be a good space for you. 2 side countertop that is made of sintered stone and also a top hung and bottom hung cabinetries for your kitchen appliances. Gas stove and cooker hood has already been installed for you, and also a built-in oven right here. Fridge space is nicely tucked at this entrance way. This will then be the basin area, so you can put in a large basin if you prefer. And this whole countertop space allows you to enlarge this whole basin space. And right here, there are more countertop space for for your other kitchen appliances like your rice cooker, microwave, etc. And moving across through the kitchen, you then find your yard here. It's also a very great space, and with this bifold door, you can actually enclose this whole area. While you're doing your cooking, your drying can keep away from all the fume. And what I absolutely love about this kind of unit layout will be the single loading kind of layout that we get to enjoy, whereby front and back is both open, there's unblocked. This allows a lot of lighting flow into the kitchen space, giving you a well-illuminated kind of kitchen and yard space. The washer has already been tucked neatly at this corner, and if you prefer to use a dryer, you can actually stack up the dryer because the ceiling height is just great. And right here will be the refill chute, and moving in across, you will then find a separate WC. This will then be the utility room. You can even use this as a storage space, and if you are someone that has a stay-in helper, you can actually convert this room into a stay-in helper's room. Because of this window, this allows a lot of ventilation to go through the house. This bifold door will then give your stay-in helper their own privacy as well as good ventilation. So with some of the interior of the house being explored, let's head out to chat a little bit more on the different type of floor plans that you get to see within Costa Del Sol, and also run a little bit on the site plan. There are 6 layouts available right here, and our layout right here will be the Type A, standing at 1313 square feet. Located on stack 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. Type B will be then standing at 1346 square feet. This layout is similar to Type A except for the kitchen layout, whereby for Type A layout it was left ajar, whereby this one is more of a straight kind of kitchen layout. With the slightly ajar kitchen layout for Type A, developer actually intentionally did this to ensure that enough brightness flows into the kitchen and the yard space, which I think is just ingenious. Located further in the project, overlooking both internal landscaping view as well as the treescape of ECP, and finally looking through into the sea of East Coast Park. And smaller 3-bedroom units that are standing at 1227 to 1238 square feet, they will be located on stack 25, 26, 27, 28 and 31. It will be nearer to the road. Lastly, we will have Type J. This is an exclusive stack located on stack 30, the only one that has no sea view and adopting a dumbbell kind of format layout. And coming back to our unit, we are located on stack 12 at the corner of block 70, and this will mean that for the other side of us, there will not be any adjoining wall to another family. This gives us a lot of privacy. Due to the inward placement of block 70, we are of a great distance away from ECP. The road noise is being kept at a minimum, and at the same time allowing you to enjoy this great treescaping and sea view. So you must be thinking right now, should I enter into a remaining lease of just 70 years? If you were to take a look at the demand of projects with 50 plus years lease remaining, projects like Neptune Court, which is 99 years from 1975 with a remaining lease of 50 years, Lagoon View, 99 years from 1977, remaining of 52 years, Laguna Park, 99 years from 1978 with a remaining lease of 53 years, Mandarin Gardens, which is 99 years from 1982 with just a remaining lease of 57 years. And out of these 4 projects, we are still seeing a very strong demand right here with total of 62 transactions that is happening for these 4 projects for the past 1 year. And this shows a very strong signal for the demand for good sized properties along ECP for the lifestyle and the location as well. And if you were to come back to Costa Del Sol itself, other than being right beside Bayshore MRT that gives you this superb convenience when you're heading back home, which was completed in 2004 with a 99 years lease from 1997. This will also be one of the only projects that you will be able to find within the whole Bayshore region that still has a remaining lease of more than 70 years. In comparison with the Bayshore and Bayshore Park having 67 and 56 years remaining. And of course, not forgetting with all the great transformation that is going to happen around us within the whole Bayshore, this will give us very good disparity and growth potential over the years. Let's pass it on to Lyndon, whereby he will share with you the rest of the house.
So with the gorgeous view out of the way, let's talk about the configuration of the house. Despite this being a 3-bedder, this is what we call a 3+ study kind of configuration. Because a lot of families only need 3 bedrooms, but they do need an additional space for them to set up an office or a study area. And this nice little entertainment area is where that you can do that. With a sizable area, you are able to set up your office, which is an open style kind of concept. So this is more of a conducive environment for you to focus on your work without eating into the bedroom space or the common area space such as your living and your dining area. And as for the bedrooms and the entertainment area, we are lined with parquet floorings which are in really great condition. All you have to do is that you have to polish. So right now we have a queen size bed and also a dresser over here. The built-in wardrobe is already tucked neatly towards this dedicated area that is flush into the wall so that you still have space to put around or even a chair for your dresser. So with the other bedroom, we have a different kind of configuration. What we have here is a super single. So another configuration layout that you could consider is taking your super single bed and flushing it towards the wall on this side or on the left and using the bay window as a standing dresser because our bay window faces towards the landed enclave of Frankel Estate. So you'll have good unblocked views and lighting, allowing you to light up this entire room. Let's take a look at the room without its lights turned on. That is how bright the room is because we are not wall to wall with the houses of high-rise condos, but more towards the openness of the landed enclave. So even though we have a study table on this side, like I mentioned, you could have the open concept office outside. So this area is what you could work around to play with, having a bigger bed or repositioning the room itself. Just outside the common bedroom would be the common bathroom for your guests and also the people who are staying in this 2-bedroom. So coming into the master bedroom, just at the entrance would be the ensuite bathroom. And this is the best configuration, I feel, because it does not directly face towards our bedroom private area. We have a flush wardrobe, so allowing us to have a squarish layout. So if you are those that like to sleep with your windows open, that should not be an issue at all. One thing that you could maximize with the bay windows is converting this into a standing dresser, because this area is just a nice place where you could stand to do your makeup, and if you need, you could have a high stool for you to sit while you face towards the unblocked view of the Strait of Singapore. Let's talk about some of the numbers and really how does this position with the transformation in the whole Bayshore area. So with the most recent GLS attracting up to 8 bids and with the highest bid being won at 1,388 PPR, this really validates the confidence that developers have in this transformation of the Bayshore area. Let's look at some of the numbers comparing this to the recent GLS. With Alta, a break-even of 2,156 per square feet, we had average 3 bidders PSF at 2,580 per square feet and at a quantum of 2.5 million. That equates to a 20% markup. With the most recent GLS at Bayshore, the break-even calculated was 2,343 per square feet, and with a 20% markup, we are at 2,811 PSF. And with our unit at Costa Del Sol priced at 2.8 million, sized at 1,313 square feet, that translates to a PSF of only $2,132 per square feet. That equates to a $679 per square feet disparity between our unit and the newest GLS. And you might be wondering how many times a land is bidded by 8 developers. The last was back in 2022 with the Busu Grand. With this, you can realize that the demand for this whole transformation is very strong. Besides the favorable pricing between the GLS and our positioning, and based on the newest master plan, we have 5 residential plots still yet to be launched, 1 commercial and residential plot, which most likely will be an integrated development with Bedok South along the Thomson-East Coast Line. We are also looking at 2 upcoming BTOs, Bayshore Palms and Vista, that is expected to complete in 2029. In the Bayshore transformation, we have 10,000 homes that have been earmarked for, and a 30% of this has been set aside for private housing. With that, do I really need to say more? Let's head back out with Seng Huat. So thank you for staying with us to the end of this home tour, and we hope that you have enjoyed the home as much as we have showing it to you. We are priced at 2.8 million, sized at 1,313 square feet. And if you are looking for a home with a PSF price disparity of $679, a view to die for, and a first mover's advantage into the whole entire Bayshore transformation.
And taking note of all this efficient layout of this 3-bedroom unit with this single loading kind of fashion whereby it allows the whole space to be brightly illuminated during the day. So if you like what you have seen so far, do give our listing managers a call, and do remember to hit the like and subscribe button on our PropertyLimBrothers YouTube channel, and follow us on our social medias like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Xiaohongshu, and also Pilipili. So my name is Seng Huat,
And I'm Lyndon,
PropertyLimBrothers, always happy to show you the place.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lions
A wimbo it, a
wimbo it, a wimbo it, a wimbo it, a wimbo it.
That's it. Do I need to pass it on to Lyndon? So coming back to our unit itself.
With that, do I really need to say more? Let's hit